Hello Taurus and welcome to your twin flame reading. If you like the channel, like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. If you've already subscribed, welcome back and thank you very much for already subscribing. I'm currently giving away a free personal reading to one of my lucky subscribers. The winner will be announced once I reach 100 subscribers, and you must be over 18, just a little disclaimer there. You can follow me now on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Those details will be down below in the description box. This is your twin flame reading, Taurus. It cannot and will not resonate with everybody, so take what does, leave what doesn't. Also, check out your moon, rising and Venus signs, and if this doesn't resonate, you can also check back in a few months and see if it makes sense to you then. So I'm going to do a pile over here for yourselves, a pile over here for your twin flame, using two different decks, and I'm going to get started. Just to save time, I've already done the pre-shuffle prior to recording. Okay, so let's get started. What's happening with Taurus regarding their twin flame? What's currently happening with Taurus regarding their twin flame? What's currently happening with Taurus regarding their twin flame? What's got one there. Taurus regarding them. That's too many cards there. What's currently happening with Taurus regarding their twin flame? What's currently happening with Taurus regarding their twin flame? What's currently happening with Taurus regarding their twin flame? Cards flying out all over the place. Too many. What's currently happening with Taurus regarding their twin flame? Again, too many cards. What is currently happening with Taurus regarding their twin flame? Okay, so we've got the Nine of Swords and we've got the Three of Swords. You could be dealing with some air energy here. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini or Libra. Okay, so far what I'm seeing here is you've been feeling very down, possibly depressed, quite anxious possibly. We do have the Three of Swords, which is like a heartbreak. It's like, I don't know if there's been some arguments or someone's hurt you, but I'm getting that you're hurt. I am getting that you're hurt, and you're in that Nine of Swords energy, where it just feels devastating to you right now. It does feel absolutely devastating. Maybe when I pull your twin flame cards, it'll shed some light on that. But we'd have the World card there, and the World card means you are coming out of that energy, because that's ending that cycle. You're ending that cycle. What this has been is something karmic, something you've needed to go through, and now you've learned all those lessons. You've learned all those lessons, and you can close that out and go forward into a positive time with all those lessons you've taken and apply them going forward. And it's just, then you can see what's happened there is, whatever it is, it's been something that's needed to happen. It's been lessons that have needed to be learned. And yes, they hurt, they do hurt, but you're coming out of that energy and you can close that out. You're going to come to the end of that. You'll no longer feel that way. You're closing that out and you're moving forward into a positive new time. So tell me, what's happening with the twin flame regarding Taurus? What's happening with the twin flame regarding Taurus? What's happening with the twin flame regarding Taurus? With the twin flame regarding Taurus? Yeah, we've got karma. So you have definitely been dealing with some kind of karmic connection. Things have gone the way they're supposed to go. Whatever's happened it was what was meant to happen. And I know sometimes these things can be really hard and it can be a tough pill to swallow, but it makes you a better person. They make you stronger, they make you better, and that's what you're coming out as. You're coming out as a better, stronger, more resilient person. What's happening with the twin flame regarding Taurus? With that Three of Swords, there could have been another person involved, whether that's another interest on their part or your part, or it could be just some other external influence that's had an effect on the relationship. Also with that moon there in the karma card, it looks like some light has been shed on a situation. We do have some victory here. They're feeling quite victorious and successful. So whether this is karma you've been through together, maybe this is regarding an external force and you've both had the light shed on that, and then you're coming out of that situation and there's some victory and success and happiness to be had here, because definitely moving out of that cycle and there's happier times ahead. I mean, it's a 6. Oh, sorry, the Knight of Wands. It's not a 6 of Wands, it's the Knight of Wands. So yeah, they may be coming back in towards you with an apology. Yes, if this is them, if they've hurt you the way that it looks like you've been hurt, they're coming back with an apology. Or they've come back with an apology. Karma's being served. The karma card in this deck is like the judgment card. So yeah, they're coming in with an apology, or they've come in with an apology. And I think if that's the case, you're feeling quite good about that, and you can maybe let go of, close out that cycle. Whether you forgive them or not, I don't know at this stage. One more card regarding Twin Flame and Taurus. What's the current situation with Twin Flame and Taurus? There's definitely an end of a cycle there. So if there's something going forward between the two of you, it is something new. Leaving the past behind, closing the door on what's been and starting new. There's a fresh start. But I've never noticed that in this card, but look, there's someone there reaching out with some flowers. I definitely feel like this is an apology coming towards you. What's Taurus' next steps regarding their twin flame? Ooh, all 3. Right, so the first one out was that 9 of Wands. So again, that's feeling like giving up. But see here, right, we've got the 5 of Swords and we've got the 3 of Pentacles. Both of them are quite victorious cards. Both of them are being rewarded for your efforts. But with the 5 of Swords, that warns of petty gossip, manipulation, and people getting what they want through unethical means. You know, it's like standing on other people to get to the top. Do you know what I mean? If you look, they're stood there, all defeated. They're stealing all those swords of all the men around them that they've trodden on to get where they want to get. So what I'm actually seeing here, there is a third party situation. There is. They've hurt you, but they're coming to you with an apology, and not in a bad way, but you're feeling quite victorious about this. It's like, ha, I won. I'm the better one. And I don't mean that in a horrible way, but it is a bit like that. It's like, yeah, it was me. It was never them, you know, and all the other people in the background are hurting. And I'm not saying you've done anything unethical to get there. I'm just saying it is that kind of selfish, victorious feeling, which you're entitled to. Everyone's, you know, feels that way at some point. It's like, yes, I did it and you didn't. When it comes to that situation, And you're showing your worth. You're showing your worth. You're showing what you're made of. You know that you were the right one out of the three pentacles, out of you and the other person. They've chosen you. And you're happy. You're happy about that, and you should be. If that's what you want, then great. Next steps. For the twin flame regarding Taurus. What's the next steps for the twin flame regarding Taurus? Next steps for the twin flame regarding Taurus. Next steps for the twin flame regarding Taurus. What's the next steps for twin flame regarding Taurus? What's the next steps for the twin flame regarding Taurus? What's the next steps for the twin flame regarding Taurus? New love, new start. Again, see, we've got that death card there closing out that cycle, and they've come in, they've given you their apology, and now it's time for that new emotional start full of love and happiness. There's growth and there's flourish, and that cup is overflowing. It's overflowing with love. There's nothing but love between the two of you. So, and I think that's also why you're feeling victorious, because they realise that. They realise what they had with you and what they have with you. That the other person maybe didn't mean anything. However, we have the Nine of Swords on their part. So they could still be worried that you hold some kind of grudge against them or something. I think they're worried about something. It could be relief, actually. I'm also seeing relief in that card, that they're relieved that they've managed. They have been feeling that way. They have been feeling, and it's like you have, Nine of Swords. They know they messed up. And I think now they're coming into that time of relief that, yeah, they didn't lose you in the end. If that's the way you decide to go. For some of you, you may be feeling victorious because you've told them where to go. For some people, that's what this is. For some people, they've come in with an apology and you're all forgiving, you're victorious, you won, they want you, and you're showing your worth, and it's happy and it's great. For other people, they've come in with an apology and you're feeling victorious because you've told them where to go and you're not having any more of it. Well, they're turning their back on something. This is probably them turning their back on the third party to try and you win your heart back. I do see that they've come in with that, but they're feeling then defeated and walking away. So for some of you, this is a situation where they've come in, they've rode in, but you're seeing through it. You're like, nah, I'm too good for that. I'm too good for that. Once they've offered that cup full of love, and you're like, no, because you had someone else, and I'm the one. I'm the one. I don't, you don't do that to me. So then they're feeling defeated, they're feeling depressed, and they're walking away from a situation that no longer serves them. So tell me, what's the outcome for Taurus and their twin flame? What is the outcome for Taurus and their twin flame? What is the outcome for Taurus and their twin flame? What is the outcome for Taurus and their twin flame? Okay, let's see what we've got here. We've got the Fool. We've got the Ten of Swords. Yes, so that Nine of Swords energy is it. They feel both or him or you, them, or whoever it is feels the worst they could possibly feel. The Fool is taking a leap of faith into a situation that they're not sure of, I suppose. There's an immaturity to it because it's not like a risk that's calculated and well thought out. It's just diving in. There's a childlike element to it, and being excited about something and going into something without really thinking about it. It's yeah. And then there's this Ten of Swords energy, and that's that is a cycle ending. But with these Nine of Swords, this Ten of Swords is like it's accepting the fact that it couldn't get any worse. you're accepting that it couldn't get any worse, or they're accepting it can't get any worse, and so you're letting go of that pain, letting it go and moving forward, ending that, and that's that ending there as well. And then we've got this Page of Pentacles, so I definitely see them coming in, definitely see someone coming in, but I think this time with caution. In the future, with someone comes back in, it's with caution. It's with caution, and there has to be some personal growth that takes place beforehand. And then we have the moon, again with shedding light, because there's the moon in that karma card, shedding light on a situation, realizing the path that they need to take in order to make it right, and realizing the path that you need to take to move forward. There's growth here as people, so you both need to grow as people before you can come together. You do need to end that cycle, whatever's happened there, whether it's a third party situation or something else. You need to close that cycle, grow as people, let it go if you are to move forward together. But I see both sides here. I see there's for one group of people they are walking away, and for another group of people they're feeling victorious because they were the ones that were chosen. But there is some growth to be had here. Okay, Taurus, thank you very much for your time. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I'll see you very soon.